Ensuring a world-class experience for those entering the shores of Saint Lucia is the overarching goal of Global Ports Holding and Saint Lucia Cruise Ports. That was the message from GPH Eastern Caribbean Director Lancelot Arnold at the second edition of Cruise Connect.
GPH and Saint Lucia Cruise Port, we have an infrastructure development, but that's only the start. The aspect that is critical to all of us is that of the experience. How are we going to expand that experience? And as today's panels, you will see when the panelists get together, there will be the discussion on the experiences, not only in St. Lucia, but further afield in some of our sister ports, Antigua and Nassau.
Cruise Connect expanded the second edition of the forum to include tour operators, ship agents, vendors, taxi drivers, and community tour operators, all in an effort to engage the full spectrum of stakeholders within the cruise tourism product, a move welcomed by the Ministry of Tourism.
I'm hearing authenticity, and I think you would hear that a lot today in the panel discussions because it's about creating authentic experiences and really highlighting St. Lucia and what differentiates it as a destination. So we certainly want to recognize the partnership with Global Port Holdings and, of course, the strong commitment that it has made towards the development of the cruise industry.
Topics explored in the forum included cruise industry growth, infrastructure readiness for large capacity vessels, and expansion of cruise sector profits beyond the ports. Director of Operations and Product Development for GPH Eastern Caribbean, Gaspar George, said attendees were provided with key information from the past year and expectations for the year to come.
What you learn right now is the mining of the data to a certain extent and to present to you how we've been performing. Hopefully, this can help all of us here in the room as partners unlock some of the opportunities or identify areas that we can be in better alignment and perhaps even engage in more discussions so that we ensure that this cruise season to come is meaningful as we continue to grow and position St. Lucia as one of the leading ports.
The Eastern Caribbean Director for GPH was tasked with providing crucial information to the participants, giving a detailed breakdown of the prospect data.
We will experience a slight reduction in the number of calls of little above 1%. But commensurate with that reduction in calls, we will now experience, or we anticipate, a 14% increase in passengers. It means that if all goes well, we should be at 750,000 passengers for the season. That compares to 659, which is what we experienced last season.
The forum featured an exhibition alongside the conference and guest speakers from the region. Officials sought to provide takeaways on how the Eastern Caribbean seeks to position itself within the cruise market.